Hello, this is Craig Mertens, Director of Product Education for Inktavo, the parent company of GraphicsFlow, Inksoft, and Printavo. I'm going to walk you through some of the important changes we've made to the Art Portal functionality in GraphicsFlow. The GraphicsFlow Art Portal is a public-facing web page that can be embedded into your website or also function as a standalone website. The Art Portal allows your customers to search, select, and submit designs for customization. The Art Portal can also be customized using the settings in GraphicsFlow. In a recent update to GraphicsFlow, we updated the navigation, so stock art is now at the top of the navigation panel, including design ideas, clip art, and fonts, and you'll now see a dedicated area for Art Portal. If I click on the three dots icon, you'll see there's a link to copy your Art Portal link. There's also a View Art Portal link, and there's a Manage Settings link. So if you'd like to manage the settings for your Art Portal, simply click on Manage Settings. You'll notice you'll land on the Art Portal tab in Account Settings. The first major change you're going to notice is under Stock Art Assets. This is where you select what assets are going to be displayed in your portal, for instance, design ideas, clip art, and fonts. If I go to the drop-down menu for design ideas, you'll see that I've enabled design ideas, but I can now select categories and subcategories for my Art Portal. So for instance, maybe I'm focused 100% on sports. I can go over and deselect all, simply go down and select sports, maybe even mascots, and I can even take it a step further by enabling and disabling specific sports. Once I've made changes, I can also add specific keywords that I can omit. So maybe I don't want to display any pickleball images. I can start typing in pickleball, select pickleball, and that keyword will display. If I start typing into keywords and the keyword is not displaying, this means this particular keyword is not available in the design ideas in GraphicsFlow. Once I make those changes, I can move on to clip art. I can do the same thing in clip art. I can select the categories that I'd like to display. So for instance here, I'm going to select mascots and sports. And then I can also add keywords in here. So maybe I don't want to display any pickleball images in here as well. So I'll add those. To remove an omitted keyword, I can just simply click on the X button. I can also select a default category. So I can display specific categories of clip art. So if I want to display mascots at the top of the clip art, I can do that. And I can also do that same thing for design templates. So I'm going to select sports as my default category. This will be displayed at the top of my Art Portal. If you'd like to display fonts in your Art Portal, you can select the drop-down list and make sure Enabled is checked. If you make any changes in this area, just make sure to update View Settings to immediately update your Art Portal with the new settings. I can also hide individual clip arts and templates by selecting a design and choosing Hide in Art Portal. This will hide the design. You'll notice there's a little eyeball icon here. If you want to see designs that you've hidden, you can simply go to Manually Hidden in Art Portal. It'll showcase those designs. If you want to re-enable that design, just click on it and select Show in Art Portal. One of our most requested features was the ability to customize the design request form. There's 4 default fields in the design request form: first name, last name, email address, and phone number, but now you can add additional custom fields. So you notice there's a new Tell Us About Your Request. I can go in here and click on Edit, and I can easily edit this. So you could say, tell us about your design request. Once you've made those changes, you can click Apply. I've also added another field here. Who is your account executive? I've selected that field. This is a drop-down select. I can also choose from single-line text input, multi-line text input, drop-down select with a list, as well as a date picker. So if we select a date picker, we can add a field where they can select a date from a calendar for a due date for their project. So if I select drop-down select, each line here represents a field that will be displayed in the drop-down. I can also select required to require the user to complete that field. And then I'm just going to add a quick field here, add custom field. I'm going to select date picker. I'm going to type in, this is the date I need for my products to be in hand. I'm going to leave that as an optional field. I'm going to click on Apply. And to update the changes, just click on Update Design Request Form. Another new feature we've added is Upload Art. When this feature is enabled, your customers can upload graphics files in common graphics formats. These files can be used for source artwork and reference material, and they can also upload logos or mascots, so you can use these to customize their design request. After making changes, you can preview your art portal by selecting the three dots icon and selecting View Art Portal. Since I selected sports as my default category, you'll notice all the sports artwork is displaying. That's the first thing the customer is going to see. If they want to process a request, they can simply click on the graphic, input any notes that they have, add that item, and now when they check out, they're going to have new options. They have their name, last name, email address, phone number, but they also have a field where they can put in specifics, including any notes about source artwork that they uploaded. And then also we've added the field for sales representative, and we added an in-hand date so they can go and select a date here, hit apply. If the client chooses to upload source artwork or logo, they simply click on select files. They can select a file from their system. That file will be attached to the art request, so when they submit the design, I'll be able to download that art file and utilize it in preparing their design request. Once the customer submits the request, they'll be sent an email confirmation. They'll get a notification that the request has been submitted, and then you'll be sent an email notifying you that there's been a design request that's been submitted. You can click on the link in your notification email to automatically link to your GraphicsFlow account and the design request, or you can just go into GraphicsFlow, select Design Requests, and click on the request to view it. You'll notice that the uploaded art attachment is now located in the design request. You can download that art, or you can save it to My Art in GraphicsFlow, and then you also have the original design that they've requested, and you can simply click on the link to edit the design in the customizer if you have a GraphicsFlow Elite plan. The features and enhancements that we made to the GraphicsFlow Art Portal were a direct result of customer feedback. For more information on GraphicsFlow or the GraphicsFlow Art Portal, please visit GraphicsFlow.com.